Today is the 10th of April 2019. Last night, I think I did one of the best videos that I ever done. It's so powerful that I let my attorney look at it to see if any crimes were committed against Kai Mills. We were in a meeting. First of all, I want to understand in Central Pine, this for y'all that elected me. The administrator refused to let me know when there's meeting. We have a secretary that we pay. Why, I don't know. Because we haven't had a meeting, official meeting from October. They will say elsewise, try to justify it. I was just passing by my own business, and I saw the administrator car for the first time since October and understand. So I assume there is a meeting. Prior to this, I asked the administrator, I said, the relationship between me and my cousin, Farron Newbold, please let me know when there's a meeting. I'm not going to let you know nothing. That ain't my job. I say, maybe you don't know your job. Your job is the secretary to the board. That's all you are, secretary. Those days of y'all being commissioner with all powerful has ceased, but she still thinks and acts like she's a commissioner. So they didn't have a quorum, so Cecil Ingram finally showed up. I asked him, said, because Cecil's supposed to be my friend, so I also asked Cecil to let me know when there is a meeting. So Cecil passing by me like July past August, so they messed up our friendship because Cecil decided not to let me know and be on the side of his boy Farron Newbold. So in the meeting, the administrator got the floor, not the chairman. I came inside and they were talking about expenditures and monies. So I listened very carefully for 10 minutes, but I couldn't grasp because I want to know about the $60,000 that I went to the administrative office in October, and the administrator refused to give me the paperwork as of the date. Even last night, I didn't get any satisfaction. So she said she has to ask the chairman in the meeting to find out if I can get the paperwork on the $60,000 that was expended and understand spent, and I haven't seen anything from October with $60,000 value on it. So I intervene. I say, excuse me, I don't want to be rude, Mr. Administrator. Are you speaking about the $60,000 that I went in your office and asked for, and you said in this meeting, when we have a meeting, I could get that information? So, lo and behold, the administrator asked the chairman, Farron Newbold, did you give Mr. Mills permission to speak in this meeting? Boy, when you don't know, you don't know. So I said to the administrator, no, you're the only one that don't have no authority to speak in this meeting. If we tell you to shut up, you shut up. But Farron Newbold can't tell me to shut up. I'm elected. He is only the chairman. That means sit and listen, chair. Understand the word chairman. If there's a vote on the floor, he can't even vote unless there's a tie. That is local government. So Farron didn't say anything. So I asked her again, when and where can I get this information? She said that the chairman there, it is in the local government office, but I cannot get the information unless I ask the chairman. I said, I ain't got nothing to ask the chairman. I'm asking you. That information is to understand business. That ought to be in my folder. There's nothing in my folder. You all put in my folder what you want to. Everybody else got the folder, got the information, but I don't have the information. So lo and behold, Claire Bastin, the girl that run for the DNA, that's Farron's niece. She was on my team, but that's his uncle. That's his. She has to call Farron uncle while we were going up the election. I had her on my team. She joined Farron team. So Claire Baston intervened and say, Mr. Mills, I had so much respect for you, but I don't have any respect for you anymore because you're interfering in the meeting. I replied to Claire, I said, I've been to some meeting, but I haven't seen you much because you're being busy. You haven't been to much meeting, but welcome to local government. I said, the people that elected you, Claire Baston, not necessarily the people that elected me. I said, Claire, I am speaking on the authority of the information to give to the people that put me here to watch what's going on. No, but Mr. Mills, you're being rude and I say, Claire, you speak the way you want to speak. I will speak the way I want to speak. That is my authority. Farron Newbold then jumped up and cursed at me and bolted towards me in an angry manner. And when the administrator saw him cursed and jumped up like that, man, you never see something. I didn't know she had that kind of spirit. She ran out of that room and into a car and gone. So Farron came over to me and started to curse and call me sissy. And you imagine Farron Newbold calling Kai Mills a sissy? Unbelievable. This is my second cousin. I want you to know that. And Cecil Ingram interfere and tell him, say, don't go through this. And George Cornish also got there between us. Not between us. I'm sitting down. He's over me like a big bull. And I've already told Farron, those barbells that you lift, not because you got them muscles. Whenever you lift a barbell from the weight room, you put them down exactly the way you pick them up. Kai ain't no barbell. Don't let them little muscle get to your head. And this young man cursed me to the dog, called me all the sissy, punk, all those derogatory things. And understand, man, y'all would be so proud of me when y'all see the video and the voice note that I recorded when I sent that out after my lawyer looked at it to see if there's any criminality to not go to the police station here. I have no power here. I had no witness in that room because all of them are on the Farron team. But I have best information you could get. I have videography and I have the voice note to see Farron. And the thing about it is that they think I was recording off my phone. George Cornish saw my phone ring, heard my phone ring, and he looked at the person who was calling me because I set the phone back on the table. And George jumped up and said, oh, Jesus Christ, Kai's recording the meeting. Kai's recording the meeting. I weren't recording no meeting with my phone. I had other device. And if you all know Dunderstown and Central Pines, what's going on in Dunderstown, that people are using their position to rob the community, it's unbelievable. My mother said this, Kai, never envy anybody for what they got because you don't know what they've done to get it. And the chairman asked me, am I recording this meeting? I said, you don't have nothing to ask me, man. You don't ask me. You chair. I ain't your child. I said, interestingly enough, the last time you were here, you told the secretary, do not write anything down that Kai say until you authorize it. I said, well, by Jehovah Kingdom, this boy got too much power. And I asked to have a tape recorder to tape the meeting because it seemed that everything I said is left out by the secretary who Farron controls. So, to understand, I just want to let you know that when this video is released, you will be so proud because I already see the setup. Farron wanted me to get in a fight and all of them as witness, and I'm locked up, charged before the magistrate, when he, the one that charged out of his seat, all the way to the end of the table, cussed me over me like the big Hulk that he think he is, and daring me to throw a punch. I just stayed there calm, cool, and collective. Now, Farron Newbold, you need to lawyer up. Let's see how smart. You had one lawyer there too, a good one, but you let her go for who you know you got. You should have stayed with that lawyer. Maybe she could advise you about what you are gonna enter welcome to the Supreme Court, Mr. Farron Newbold, my second cousin that believe he's the smartest apple in Abaco. This is the guy that actually thought that because he run Renato Curry campaign that Renato ought to give him everything and give nobody else nothing. Left Renato, came over to Darren Henfield and proclaimed in Nassau that he, and he alone, has caused Darren Henfield to become the Member of Parliament for North Abaco because Farron Newbold got all the smiles. You see that little smile he got? There's a lot behind that smile. And now he's there trying to be George Cornish general. It's not about George, it's always about Farron and what he could get under the table. And last night, I got a video that will shock the nation on what goes on to a local government meeting when a member, all I did, what happened to the 65,000? That must mean that they've done something wrong to get so angry, to get physical with me, when all I was saying to Claire Bastin was, girl, you do your thing and I'll do my thing in a professional, calm manner. But the insults that Farron put upon Kai Mills will be duly noted. I will send the video public in due time. Kai Case reporting of a meeting that never should have happened. Nobody that is being elected. You may not like me, likewise, Farron Newbold, but I could sit at the table of brotherly hood and break bread on behalf of the people that sent me to watch you guys. That's all I'm doing. Y'all could vote on whatever you want because you have the numbers. But when it comes to you trying to be fiscally and threatening to me, then, sir, you're gone overboard. And I don't remember you being the baddest animal in Dundastan. You were never a rebel. Remember that. I am the original rebel. Kai Case. That's why I'm here. So don't let the muscles get to your brains. Catch yourself. I got ya. I got the video. I got the audio. Watch when I play it.